potential in-laws. And this week, 3 young men will be doing everything in their power to create that perfect first impression with the Farr family from Hastings. Hello, nice to meet you. Mr. and Mrs. Farr, welcome, and baby Farr. Yes, Caroline. Have you any siblings, any brothers and sisters?
I've got 1 sister and 2 brothers.
Married?
My eldest brother, David, yeah, he's married with 3 children.
So we're trying to get one married off?
Oh, definitely.
Both of them, if we can.
If I'd have known about this, I'd have brought my lads along. I would. Let me explain the game. Mr. and Mrs. Farr will meet 3 young men who will be doing everything in their power, by hook or by crook, to make them pick them to be one of the family, because whoever they pick automatically wins £100. And if your daughter can guess who you've picked, she also receives £100 for guessing right, and vice versa. So, Caroline, if you'd like to step into the garden. Right, let's introduce the 3 young men brave enough to play one of the family. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John. How do you do, John? Have a seat. John's from Abberton, and he's a managing director of a timber company.
That's it.
And next, we have Tony, also from Abberton. Tony's an HGV driver. And last but not least, Pete, also from Abberton, who's a builder. Now, you might be forgiven for thinking they look alike, because they are, in fact, brothers, aren't you, lads?
That's it, yeah. Yeah.
This is the first time you've ever met the Farrs?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right. Well, remember, whoever is selected to be one of the family wins at least £100, so go for it.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Farr, your questions, please.
Right, Tony, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Caroline has got very expensive tastes.
Right.
Now, how would you prevent her from spending your hard-earned money?
Right, well, I'll have to get some handcuffs from somewhere, and when I take her out shopping, I just have to handcuff her up, because I don't want her nibbling in my pockets for something I cannot afford.
Right. I was going to say, that seems a bit drastic. What about you other 2 guys?
Your daughter, looking at you 2, deserves the best. Nothing but the best. If I take your daughter out, she'll want for nothing. Anywhere she wants to go, that'll be it. I must say, if your daughter can spend all my money as long as it's on me, I'm not bothered. As long as she makes me happy, I'm not bothered.
Which brother is the smoothie, I ask myself.
That's true.
It's a difficult choice.
Decide.
Yeah.
After 36 years of marriage, I think loyalty is one of the best qualities. Would you ever cheat on a girlfriend, Peter?
Oh.
Remember, you're on oath, Peter.
Yeah. John, Brian, this is an honest face. I cannot lie. Can you believe I just cannot lie.
If you believe that,
oh, yes, I'll do it.
On.
You just have to ask John, Tony, and they'll back me up. No. Never told a lie. Always been faithful, reliable.
John, he's not faithful. He's always after my girlfriend. It's true. Ask him. He's always after my girlfriend.
True. Loving and caring.
Can I just say, if your daughter's anything like you, I will never cheat on her.
Chucking your money now.
Yeah, whose side do you want to go?
The one who wins the money.
Any more questions?
Right, the last question. Brian and our sons could easily run a home. If Caroline gets married, she will want equality in the marriage. Could you change a nappy? There's a baby and a nappy under there for you to do it, if you would like to get one in.
Surprise,
I think it would be enough just changing the baby.
We've got to go around.
Too right.
Right, who'd like to have the first
come on.
crack? Come on, lads.
So you can change a nappy.
You don't pick the baby up by
On
his
your
neck.
lap.
You do it on your lap. That is the baby you've got there.
Or its neck.
This is no problem.
Can we see this? Have we got the action there?
Get it in good.
What's this?
Olivier, this is right. I just love babies.
Do you think he's gone wrong somewhere, Marty?
I think that maybe the technique of holding it by the neck. Oh, yes, now you've got the idea. Hold it down with your foot before it runs off.
Do it.
Yes, you're doing it, you're doing well. Oh, look, an expert. We've got an expert.
Hey, I've seen me mum do it.
Oh, you think you've been out club there?
I've got no clue.
Well, well, you're not doing... I tell you...
Can't even tell you it's sex. There we go.
Yes, yes, that's
It's not
very
bad.
well. Not bad. Yes, not bad. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Farr, if you've had enough evidence to write down and make a decision, would you kindly write down your decision on that card and give it to me for safekeeping? No looking at the pen waggling.
I won't. Just make sure they can spell my name right.
Conferring there.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You made your minds up? Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah,
Farr.
my dear.
Thank you. If you would like to go into the kitchen, and then Caroline can come back.
Okay, Mother.
Can we make a cup of tea?
You can make a cup of tea, a bit of toast, anything you like. Yes. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Farr.
Okay, thank you. See
Bye,
you later.
lads.
Bye-bye.
Now, before you meet Caroline, lads, I'd like you to swap seats, just so that, to prove that there's no collusion there. Oh, oh, yes, that does it nicely, yes. There's hardly any difference at all. Now, are you happy?
Yeah.
You're happy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, will we please welcome Caroline back? Hello. Caroline, I'd like you to meet John, Tony and Pete.
Hello?
This
Hiya.
is Caroline.
Right. Pete.
That's me.
Right. How do you think you are at keeping a secret? I mean, how good are you at keeping a good secret?
I can keep any secret, me. I've been keeping a secret from these two for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
But I'm not telling you what it is.
He dressed up in women's clothes.
No,
That's what it
it's
is.
not. You've seen it. Oh, you've seen it. No,
That's
it's
why
not.
it's involved, I think.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is. I'm sure
Next
it is.
question, Caroline.
Right, Tony.
Yep.
What do you find most irritating about the young girls of today?
Birds who don't buy drinks at bar.
No, don't take him on.
That's true.
Too crude. He's too crude.
Yeah.
The most irritating thing I feel is every time I go to the night pub, there's girls dancing in the middle of the dance floor, and their handbag is always in the middle.
Well, you won't see him dance. I'd rather dance with an handbag.
I don't know.
It's true, I've seen it.
handbag sometimes.
An handbag moves faster.
Oh, I don't know.
Right, John.
That's me.
What makes you most different from these other two?
Well, that's obvious. I mean, apart from being the oldest, the best looking.
Your brothers, are you?
Yeah, we're brothers.
No.
Twin brother, younger brother. Now, apart from being the oldest and the best looking, these two...
Is that, sorry, is that your opinion? Or,
No, I'm just going off
that's his opinion.
out of
Oh,
opinion.
right, okay, yeah.
Out of opinion of 100 girls, they've all
99
voted.
said he wasn't.
99 girls have voted to me the sexiest in their family, right? But these two, being the youngest, are still in a learning process. They mould themselves on me. They copy everything I do, nearly. Which one would you rather prefer? And I'm asking the audience that. Would she rather prefer the original or a copy?
You can't answer that, really, can you? I don't know.
The boys now have one last chance to sway Caroline's decision because each boy was given £10 to buy Caroline a present of their choice. So, John, would you like to give your gift first?
I will. It cost me more than £10, but I put my own money to it. Right? It's that.
Thank you very much.
Now, I've decided to give you that because I've seen him on the telly. He climbs up to the drain pipes, your bedroom window. I've given it you now because I want to save my energy for something later.
Tony, what have you got?
Wait, that deserves a clap, that one. Thank you very much. Cheers, thank you.
It's a big one.
Oh, what's that?
It's a
Oh,
teapot.
there's another bit
Isn't
inside.
that sweet? I like that.
No, I'll give you that.
Shall I... What is it?
It's a frog.
A little frog teapot. Look at that. That's
No head on.
Oh, and a head.
No, I'll give you that to remind you of me. So every time you make a cup of tea, it will remind you of me giving you
That's
that gift.
very nice.
There's one from O'Carroll. I bet you'd rather kiss that than him.
Hey, I don't know.
It's true, audience, isn't it?
And Pete's gift. Thank you, Pete.
I could think of nothing but get you a Rupert the Bear hot water bottle. So, at night time when you're cold, because I can't keep you warm at night, not being there, Rupert will just do the job.
Thank you very much.
That's sweet. Caroline, it must be very difficult now that you've been inundated by such exquisite gifts, but if you can make your mind up which young lad you'd think most likely to become one of the family, would you write it down on the card and give it to me for safekeeping? Now, lads, no cheating. Don't watch. Don't watch.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Caroline. Now, I think it's time for your mum and dad to rejoin us. Well, she behaved with such ladylike devotion while you were at. She's a credit to you, an absolute credit to you. What a diamond this girl is. So you've both made your choice. Now, it's now the turn of the studio audience to vote for which of these boys they think is best suited to be one of the family. So if our audience would kindly vote now. Right. It's crunch time, Caroline. Who do you think your parents have chosen to be one of the family? If you guess correctly, you win £100.
Right, Tony.
Let's have a look. Sorry.
Oh.
It's John.
I can say, Brian, you've got good taste.
So, John, I'm afraid you don't win £100, but, John, you get £100 because you were chosen.
I'll just give it to wife after. She thinks I'm addicted to candy barber.
Mr. and Mrs. Farr, who do you think Caroline has chosen to be one of the family? If you're correct, you win £100.
John. John.
You think John? Let's have a look. Sorry. So, good answer. Tony, you win £100 for being chosen. And now, as a family, you have to decide who you think the audience have chosen to be one of the family. Who do you think?
Well, we've been wrong twice, haven't we? About Peter.
Peter.
Peter. Can we please reveal our audience's vote, please? We have Tony with 33, John with 21, and Peter with 46. You can write. So you win £100 for guessing correctly. Now, if you think you have what it takes to play one of the family, or are a family on the lookout, then write to one of the family, room 3301, BBC Television Centre, London, West 12, 7RJ. Next week, another 3 people join us to find out if they've got what it takes to be one of the family. In the meantime, it just remains for me to thank everyone for taking part in tonight's One of the Family and giving it your best shot. Thank you very much. It was very interesting.